Hello and welcome back to the only place where the sensational news is served up with all the drama it deserves. Today we are strapping in for a story that has absolutely everything. Global sports spectacle. The unstoppable march of a new Olympic discipline. And at the center of it all, the man, the myth. The legend who just cannot stay retired. Thomas Edward Patrick Brady Jr. Stop the presses. Hold the phone! The greatest quarterback of all time is returning to the field. I know, we've been here before. We've witnessed the agonizing unretirement, the emotional farewell, and the final goodbye. But this time it's different. This time the return is not to the brutal, bone-crushing gladiatorial arena of the NFL, but to a faster, flashier, more global stage. We're talking about flag football, and Brady is not just playing. He is leading the charge to show the world what this sport is all about. This isn't just a fun celebrity exhibition. This is a strategic, high-stakes, multi-year, multi-million-dollar move that positions Brady at the absolute epicenter of football's next global frontier. And it's all happening in a place you might not expect, Riyadh, Saudi Arabia, at the inaugural Fanatics Flag Football Classic next March. We have the exclusive details from Brady himself, what drove this decision, what it means for his legacy, and why a man who has won 7 Super Bowl rings still feels the need to step back onto the grass at 48 years old. So, let's unpack the layers of this colossal announcement, because this story is a tectonic shift in the sports landscape. The siren song of competition. Why Brady can't quit the gridiron for. A man who has achieved literally everything in the sport of professional football. 7 rings. 3 MVPs, nearly a dozen conference championships. Why does Tom Brady, at the cusp of 50, feel compelled to lace up anything, even cleated sandals? The answer, as Brady himself admits, is pure, unadulterated, unquenchable competitive fire. When he retired in 2023 for the second and supposedly final time, the physical toll was undeniable. The hits, the grueling schedule, the sheer mental commitment required to maintain peak performance for 23 seasons, it was a mountain too high to keep climbing. But what is flag football? It is non-contact. It is pure passing. It removes the one major impediment to his continued dominance, the need to absorb a blindside hit from a 300-pound defensive end. Brady, speaking exclusively, laid out the calculus. It's not like I ever played flag football before, so I'm not technically unretiring to play. It's kind of like a new initiative, he noted, cleverly dodging the media frenzy that loves to frame every move as a potential NFL comeback. This distinction is crucial. He isn't returning to the NFL, he's debuting in a new sport. He emphasizes the essence of his joy. What I've always loved about football is throwing the ball and connecting with my teammates. That, my friends, is the key. The throwing, the connection, the geometry of the spiral, the precision of the dime dropped right over the outstretched hands of a receiver. Flag football is a quarterback's dream, a playground for the surgical passer, a place where the mental processing speed of Brady, his ability to read a defense in a nanosecond, is arguably more valuable than in the tackle game. The cerebral aspect of the game, the core of his greatness, remains untouched by age. The global showcase, from NFL star to Olympic visionary. The stage for this debut is no accident. The Fanatics Flag Football Classic is the crown jewel of the Riyadh season in Saudi Arabia, a massive, globally ambitious cultural and sporting festival. This is a high-profile, high-production, international spectacle designed to capture the attention of the world. Brady is not just an athlete here. He's a partner. He's collaborating with Turki Al-Sheikh, the chairman of the Saudi General Entertainment Authority, as well as Fox Sports, where he is now a lead analyst, Fanatics, and his own media teams. This is a multi-year commitment, not a one-off exhibition. This signals a deeper, more profound intention to be the global face of flag football. And why now? Because the stakes have never been higher for this version of the game. Flag football is debuting at the 2028 Summer Olympics in Los Angeles. This is the ultimate prize, the Olympic ring. Brady is 48 now. He will be 50 when the LA Games kick off. But imagine the narrative. The greatest American football player of all time leading the first ever Team USA flag football squad in the Olympic debut on home soil. It's a marketing director's fantasy. Brady's enthusiasm for the sport's growth is palpable. It's in the Olympics in 2028, I think it's just a great opportunity for all of us to go show the world why we love throwing the football around. He sees himself not just as a competitor, but as an ambassador ushering in a new era. The tournament itself will be a showcase of elite talent, featuring current NFL stars like Tyreek Hill, Saquon Barkley, Christian McCaffrey, CeeDee Lamb, and Myles Garrett, alongside NFL legends. This is a legitimate athletic competition, not a Pro Bowl walkthrough. Even the coaches are heavyweights: Pete Carroll, Sean Payton, and Kyle Shanahan. The reunion and the rivalry. Gronk is back. You can't talk Brady and football without talking about his ultimate connection, his partner in crime, Rob Gronkowski. The GOAT couldn't possibly step back onto a gridiron, flag or otherwise, without his favorite. Hulking tight end Gronk, who retired before Brady and is now a Fox Sports studio analyst, confirmed that Brady personally asked him to be a part of the event. And in classic Gronk fashion, his first question was pure self-preservation. I was like, there's no contact, right? This reunion is a massive draw. The duo won 4 Super Bowls together and defined one of the most successful QBTE partnerships in history. While they don't throw together as often these days, Brady confirms that their connection is instantaneous. When we're together, it doesn't take long for us to hook up and get our connection right back. We can get right back in a groove pretty quick. For fans, seeing the legendary 12 to 87 connection fire up again, even in a non-contact format, is worth the price of admission alone. The nostalgia factor is off the charts, but the competitive element remains. They are there to win that trophy. Let's address the elephant in the room: the money and the location. Any event of this magnitude in Saudi Arabia attracts intense scrutiny, often raising questions about sports washing and the immense financial power the region is deploying to attract global sporting events. The reported figures for Brady's involvement are staggering. Unverified reports have floated a figure as high as $75 million for this multi-year commitment. A number Brady himself was quick to dispute on social media, but the fact that he's even in the orbit of such a massive payout underscores the incredible clout he still commands. It's a huge financial commitment by the organizers, and Brady's involvement is the key ingredient. His brand, his global recognition, and his competitive drive are the perfect storm for promoting flag football. This debut is a major milestone for the sport as it prepares for its Olympic moment in 2028. It shows current NFL players that there is a viable, high-profile way to engage with the sport beyond the tackle game. And it gives Brady a powerful new platform outside of his current roles as the lead NFL analyst for Fox Sports and a minority owner of the Las Vegas Raiders. So, no, Tom Brady is not coming back to save your favorite NFL team. Those days, he confirms, are come and gone. He's confident in the legacy he left behind, urging the younger generation, the Patrick Mahomes and Josh Allens of the world, to pick up where he and his generational peers like Manning and Breeze left off. But the desire to compete, to throw the perfect spiral, to orchestrate the offense still burns. He is simply trading the battlefield for the boardwalk, the helmet for the flag. This is the glorious final chapter of The Comeback Kid, a story now written on the global stage. It's a massive win for flag football, a masterstroke of sports marketing, and most importantly, a chance for us to watch the GOAT do what he does best: compete, connect, and of course try to win that trophy. You do not want to miss the Fanatics Flag Football Classic next March, because when Tom Brady says he's going to show the world something, you better believe the